What's up, fuckers? Hey, today we're doing Old Chub Scotch Ale. The fuck is a Scotch Ale? It's made by the Ozark Blues Brewery in Colorado. It's got 8% alcohol. Let's try it. Scotch Ale. Sounds like a cleaning product. Alright, you guys ready? You know what time it is. Aw, shit, it's beer 30. That's different. It's got caramel in it. It's definitely got caramel in it. Scotch Ale. What the fuck is a Scotch Ale? I mean, I could Scottish Ale. Whatever. That is darkness. Look at that. Whew. It's a lot of head. We'll let that settle for a second, huh? It says pack it in, pack it out. Oh, that means like recycling. Like, you know, if you bring it in, you should take it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is sweet. Don't drink while you're pregnant or drive a car. You know, the normal stuff. It's a cool can, though. It's green. I like green. Old Chub. Man, that sounds like a porno. Old Chub starring Scotch Ale. Oh my god. Alright, let's try some more. Yeah, there's definitely caramel in there. Maybe chocolate, but caramel for sure. Or at least that's what I'm tasting. It's a thick beer. It is. It's a filling beer. It's another one of them filling beer. I mean, of course, it's darkness. You can't see through it. It's gonna fill you up. But hell yeah, man. My honest opinion about it is I don't like it. No, it's not a beer 30 beer. And that's okay. There's lots of people out there that would like this beer. A Scotch Ale from Old Chub in the Ozark Blues Brewery. This was canned on 3/22/2016. Well, shit, that's like 5 months old. Maybe I should have bought a newer one. I don't know. I think as long as it's packaged right and stored correctly, it should taste okay, especially out of a can. Alright, Beer 30 is going to go ahead and give this a review. Or not a review. Why do I always say that? We're going to give it a rating. What should we rate this? I mean, I don't like it, but I don't like dislike it. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. That's it. Old Chub getting 4 out of 10 there, buddy. Good job. Try it again. Yeah, I still don't like it. Alright, that's my review on the Old Man Chub Scotch Clean Your Kitchen Ale Ozark River Rafting Blues Listening Brewery in Colorado, USA. I didn't like it. Sorry. That's it. We're done. I'm going to work on the quad now. So I'm going to put that in at the end. Things you'll need. You need something to catch oil in. Socket set, rags, and most important, beer. So, we're on the left side of the quad. If you're sitting on the quad, be your left hand. You look straight under here. There's this little bolt right here. I don't know how dirty it is. It's feeling dirty. But anyway. Move the oil pan underneath. Get the socket on. Wait, is that tightening? There we go. After you loosen that bolt just a little bit, you should be able to stick your finger in there and undo it yourself. If you got an oil pan with one of these little screens in, it's nice because you can just let it drop on it. Boom. Let her flow. Pull the bolt out, grab a rag, and wipe it off. So while that's draining, you want to undo your oil cap, which is right there. Just pop that sucker off. There's a little bit of grime in there too. So we're going to wipe that off. We're going to wipe this off and clean that all up and get it ready. What you can do is you can take a little bit of oil that's dripping off, just kind of put it on there, wipe it off again. I do the same thing is if you take a little bit of oil, all this dirt and stuff will stick to you. And you just go around like that. Rub the oil in right there, and it'll all stick to you. And then you can take your rag and come back. And the rag will soak it all up so it doesn't fall down. Now, granted, some of that's going to get in there, but you're getting the majority of it out. Our oil filter is right behind here. If I remember right, they're 10 millimeters, so let me go get those. I lied, it's an 8 millimeter. This is hard to do with one hand. So I just loosen these up just a little bit. Just like that. And I'm going to throw a rag underneath right here because it's going to drip a little. We still got dripping going on underneath this. And I can kind of scoot this over, but doesn't quite reach. So I just leave that one under there and I throw a rag right here to catch all the oil that falls off of the filter there. And this one I believe is a super long one. Nope, it's the other one. Boom. Set those down there. We're going to pull this off. A little bit of oil's dripping out. There's the old filter. Pop that in there. Set that down there. And at this point, we're just kind of hanging out, letting it drip. Finish dripping. However you want to say it. Enjoy some beer. I'm going to probably pull off my air filter and clean that. You should do that every time you do an oil change. Alright, well, the oil's done dripping. We're going to go ahead and put on a oil filter. I use the Honda oil filter. Genuine part, whatever. I like using them. I mean, I know you can buy aftermarket stuff. I just like using a Honda. It's a preference of mine. I also use their oil, and I also use their tranny fluid. So, you can hate on me if you want, but whatever. It's what I use, and it works. So, what I like to do, and I know a lot of guys only do their oil filter every other time, which is fine. You can do that. You grab yourself a little dab of oil, and you put it on this little gasket right here. And I also clean this just like I cleaned everything else. I wiped it off, and I stick it on here just like so. A lot of guys stick this in the spring on, and they shove this in first, and then they stick this on. I like to have this nice and sealed on there, and you can put it all in one piece just like this. Now let's see, do I got it going in the right way? And you can feel the spring connect. The spring's engaged. We got a good seal right there. We're good. And I also put a tad bit of oil going around the little gasket right here. This is all good things to do. So we put the small one in the small side. Sorry if it's shaky. This is hard to do with one hand. And the long one in the long side. We're going to go ahead and tighten these down real quick. Let's do that by my hand. There you go. And we'll snug up that side just a little bit. Snug up this side just a little bit. And I mean, I'm just a flick of the wrist to where my finger just barely pulls it, just like that. I mean, I'm just
just like that. About that much pressure. I don't know. But anyway, once you get to there, you give yourself a little nice snug turn. Nice snug turn. Make sure it's snug. Bada bing, bada boom. Start it with my hand. There's a compression gasket, I guess you call it, on there. Again, you don't want to over tighten it, but you want it snug. There we go. Alright, so once you get up to the point where it's just barely snug, you just want to snug it in a little bit more. Not too much, not too little, just enough. So, I'm going to grab our oil. We got a little line here. This one says H, this one says L, high and low. You want it just above middle, and that's where I'm going to put it. So we're going to add some oil. The oil I use again is Honda, Pro Honda. Yeah, it's 10W40. I like it. It works good in my quad. Costs a little more than other oils, but it's made for Hondas. It's designed for Hondas. They put engineering into it. So we put a little funnel. I call it filter. Put a little funnel on there, and we're just going to add about. Now I know it takes less than a quart, so I'm just going to go ahead and add a half a quart right now. And about half of them, right about there. So you can see it's coming up right now, which is normal. I'm going to add some more now, and it's going to go way past high. I'm right here. I'm just below half. So if you look on the little window, you can see that it's you can see that it's way past high. It's okay. That is okay. So what we're going to do is let that settle for a second. I'm going to pull my funnel off of here. I'm going to put the cap back on. Like so. We put the cap back on. Ooh! Always take out the butt plug. God damn it. So all you're trying to do there is get the oil to move around in the system. So as you can see right there on the window, so you can see right there on the window, it's about high right now, and that's fine. It's going to go down some more. We need to fire it up again here in a minute. We're going to go ahead, and while that's doing what it's doing, we're going to drain the tranny fluid. So let's get going on that. In order to do the tranny, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a 12mm bolt right back here. It looks like a 10 or an 8 underneath it. Don't worry about that one. We want the 12. So we're going to move our little catch tray over just a little bit, and we're going to start pulling that one off. Definitely want an extension for this one. Alright, so we got it loosened all the way. Now we're just going to go ahead and pull it out. There's a long ass bolt right there. We're going to clean this one up just like we did all the other ones. Oh no. We're going to clean this one up just like we did all the other ones. It's got another compression gasket on it, I guess you call it, and it's just one of these metal springs. I have over tightened this one numerous times. As you can tell, I'm probably going to replace it after the next change. So, my bad. Come over here to the right side of the quad, and we have the tranny cap that's right here. So we're going to go ahead and pull that off. And again, it's dirty, so we're going to clean it up. And this little hole here is dirty as well, so we're going to clean that up. Right here, there's a little ass arrow underneath this little sucker right here. And there's another arrow right here. So this arrow here is to drain your radiator. And this one here is for your tranny. So we're going to go ahead and undo this one right here. And that one is a 12. I'm almost certain. I lied to you again. It's 10. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and loosen that one up. Whoa. Whoa. So we're going to go ahead and loosen this one up. And nothing should come out of here. Not yet, at least. It's important later, though. So we take that one off. We'll set it aside. The compression ring looks good. It's not too dirty. It's doing good right there. And I'm going to crack open another beer and let this drain. And we'll get back to you in just a minute. Now that the tranny fluid's drained, we're going to go ahead and stick this long bolt back in here. It's all been lubed. It's all been cleaned. Alright, now that we got it nice and snug, I've already overdone this one, so I'm going to have to overdo it again in order to get a good seal. I got to replace that compression. So, that one's good. Our oil level is looking good right now. Let's go over to the other side. So, now that we're back over here, you guys remember I took out that little bolt right there. I'm going to stuff this rag in here, catch some of that coming out. When you feel your tranny right here, that little arrow right there, the one we took off, is the one that tells you when it's full. So I use Pro Honda 8W/85W. 80W. God, why did I say 8W? 80W, 85W. I like it. It works. Again, it's my preference. So we'll just stick our little funnel in there. Start filling her up. Now, it's going to take less than this. And you can go ahead and put it all in there and it's going to drip out, but it takes forever to drip out. So I try to get it right on the first try, or else I'm just going to sit here forever. What are we at right there? Go a little bit more. Alright, just a tiny bit more. Maybe just a little bit more. Alright, now I'm going to give up. I think that's about right. So we sit and wait. We're just waiting for this sucker right here to start dripping out. I promise you it's going to fall out of there eventually. It takes it a while to all settle down, but it's coming, I promise. There it goes. And now we just sit and wait. And it takes forever. Alright, as you can see, it is stopped. So now we're going to go ahead and put this one back in. Okay, it's down to snug, little finger. All right, then we just tighten it, and that's it. Pull our rag out, try to get up as much as that tranny fluid that seeped by it as possible. Should have done this earlier, but I didn't. Put the cap back on. All right, now fire it up. So what do we say after every video? Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. Bye! Oh. Hi.